My planet's name is TRAPPIST-1C. Throughout this video, I'll be having my calculations on the top of the screen. As humans, we often like to think of the possibilities of life outside of Earth. Many theorize and look towards planets that are likely to support life. That's kind of what I did. Now, what if I was to tell you that there is a very habitable system of planets just 40 light years away? Today we'll be looking at the TRAPPIST-1 system, a system of planets very similar to Earth's. The TRAPPIST-1 system consists of 7 Earth-sized planets. The planets are named TRAPPIST-1, B, C, D, and so on. These 7 planets all revolve around their star. Their star is called TRAPPIST-1. Here's a representation of TRAPPIST-1 compared to our Sun. TRAPPIST-1 is a red dwarf star. Being 10 times smaller and lighter than our Sun, it also burns half as cold, with a surface temperature of 2,500 Kelvin. All 7 planets of the TRAPPIST-1 system revolve quite closely to the star. Today we'll be looking at the inner second planet, TRAPPIST-1C. Discovered in 2016, this super-Earth is just one of 7 very Earth-like planets in this system. Its planet's data can be closely compared to that of Earth's. Here's approximately the size of TRAPPIST-1C compared to Earth. Only being 10% bigger and 15% heavier than Earth, its gravity is pretty much the same. A full orbit around TRAPPIST-1 would take TRAPPIST-1C only 2.4 Earth days. That's only 58 hours. TRAPPIST-1C orbits pretty close to TRAPPIST-1 at 2,363,600,000 meters. In fact, all 7 planets revolve relatively closely to their star. In this representation, we can see that this entire TRAPPIST-1 system could fit in the orbit of Mercury. Now the question is whether or not TRAPPIST-1C can sustain life. The answer to that will be no. The atmosphere of TRAPPIST-1C is quite thick and Venus-like. It is said to have a rocky terrain and a surface temperature of about 334.8 Kelvin or 143 degrees Fahrenheit. Although TRAPPIST-1C may not be able to sustain life, TRAPPIST-D and E can be very habitable, and the chances of life is very high, so there is still hope for us.